Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Bailey's and Tea. Saturday morning. Create a card with me. If you're popping on, say hello. Let me know where you're coming from. I always like to know when we have new people on. And I'm just getting my second device going here and turning down the sound so we don't have stereo going on. There we go. Morning, Glenda. I was looking for something, so I was just a minute late here getting on. Looking for something that I wanted to show you, so I have it now. So I hope you've got your tea, maybe your Baileys. I do have my Baileys. That's how I start my Saturday mornings. I don't know about you. Tasty. All right, we're gonna have a play today. Better late than never, that's right. We're gonna have a play today with Driving By, which is from the Bration catalog. And if you're looking for it, I've marked it with my post-it note here. It is right next to the one that we used last week, the Catching Butterflies. It's here on page 7. Hot water, hopefully some lemon or some honey or something in it. It is super cute. I'm partial to the little love bug because I used to own a beetle bug. So I quite like that one, as well as the van's pretty cute. So it's got some cute, fun things in it, and it's a red rubber. Now what I've done is, because I wanted to use my balloons and my gifts in other ways, because I can put the gifts on top of pretty much all the cars, I have gone ahead and sliced mine off. So there's just a little line in between the top of the bug and the presents that you can just slip your scissors in and cut those off, and then you can use them in other ways, but you can still use them together. They'll fit back together. It's just kind of like a little puzzle when you put them on your block, and then you can use them separately as well. So if you want to chance it and cut them off, you can do that. If not, you just leave them whole, and you may just have to use a post-it note and kind of block out when you don't want them in the full stamped version, but that's an option for you to cut them apart. You can do that with any of your stamps, really. They will puzzle back together. It just may take a second for you to line them up properly. And always I recommend is do a test stamp onto some scrap paper before you put it on your actual card to make sure you've got that lining back up proper and it doesn't leave you any shadow lines or anything like that with your ink. So that's an easy way to use your stamps in other ways. I'm going to go over quickly because today is going to feature a few cards that have some masks. So I wanted to bring your attention to some of the masks that we have. And so we did a little bit of a sort of a technique last week where we used our block to create sort of like a masked background effect. And so I wanted to show you a couple other little cards. If you remember, I used the die cuts from the rainbows to create this background. So I laid it over and then just used my blending brushes and brushed on some color to get that rainbow stenciled effect. So you can create your own. And then on this one, I used, my stencil is here. I cut a heart out of one of the dies, and I basically just did the same thing. I laid it over and then did some nice soft pink coloring, and you would have saw this on my blog, or sorry, not on my blog, on my page on Wednesday when I did all the extra cards that I created with last week's set. So this is one of the ones I made for Valentine's Day. And I'll probably send it in the mail to my niece. But it's got that nice little heart shadowed background, which is pretty cute. So some other masks that we have, and in the stamp set that I've used today, I don't know if you remember the paper pumpkin kit. I think it was March of last year where we got those extra little stencils. So there was this one, some mountains, some clouds, and one other one. There was 4 in it. So for this one, I used the sunshine background, and then I just did some gray shading with my blender brush, and I created sort of like a roadway kind of thing. and use that sunshine in the back. And then this stamp set is retired, but you may have it in your collection that says "You Are My Sunshine." I think Rhonda Wade created the set, and I think it's called Ridiculously Awesome. Don't quote me on that. I should have looked it up beforehand, but I thought it was super cute to add to this card. Kind of just went with it. And then I just added a little pop dotted Volkswagen van and some little bit of shading on the what I call the roadway. And it's a super cute and easy little card, and it uses those little masks that we got for free in that paper pumpkin kit if you got it. Now we do have some fun new ones, which mine just arrived yesterday, so I don't know how I missed these in the catalog, but I did. They're called Butterfly and Flowers, but they've got some great layering options with them. And not just butterflies and flowers, but those are the butterfly and flower ones. And there's another flower one. But look at this. Isn't that cool? I think that is groovy. And then there's a nice little leafy one. And then this flowery one. So these are great to get with the blender brushes, and then you can do your layering backgrounds like obviously we did with the sunshine one. On one of my cards today, so you may have picked these up from the last holiday catalog, can't talk today, Adorning Designs Decorative Masks. One of the cards I will show you in a few minutes here, I used this one out of that one. So lots of fun. I think it's called Ridiculously Awesome, Glenda. It was in last year's annual, I think. I can turn around and grab it here in 2 seconds. But these have some fun ones out of the holiday catalog. So, which I remembered I had these ones. So I'll show you a card in a few minutes with that one that I made. But remember, take a look at them. Don't just skip over them and think that they're not useful or you wouldn't use them, because trust me, I think that and I wouldn't, and I do use them. Here's that set, Glenda. Ridiculously Awesome. So that's where I got the You Are My Sunshine. And it's got, I love the P.S. I Love You as well. So it's got some cute little ones in there. You may have it, Glenda, I don't know, but it is retired. Fun. So let's get cracking on the card we're going to make today. And we'll talk about a few other things as we go. So here is the card that I created with some help and inspiration from Debbie Henderson. She did a few different things on her card that I changed on mine because I want it kind of simple, kind of basic for sort of a masculine card, because I don't have a lot of those in my collection. So I wanted to create some more for adding to my card drawers. So I thought this one was pretty cute. So we are going to sort of mask off and create this blended background for ourselves today. So if you're creating along with me, you are going to need a card base that is basic gray or whatever color you want. That's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. You are going to need some of the I can't even say this. Let me read it and I might say it properly. Simply Marvelous paper that also comes in Celebration. So I've just got the different colors here for you. There's a pink, a yellow, the gray, the pool party, and what other colors in here? Balmy blue, basic gray, blushing bride, bumblebee, coastal cabana, flirty flamingo, gorgeous grape, highland heather, misty moonlight, pool party, smoky slate, and so saffron. So aren't these fun? And then on the back they get a little bolder and a little crazier, but they're lots of fun. So that's in Celebration as well. That's a pack of 6x6 paper that you can choose, and there's like 48 sheets in there, so you got lots there to play with. So I've picked the gray for mine, and I've cut that designer series paper down to 5.5 by 4. Well, actually it's not quite 5.5. I don't know, I missed a little bit there or something. I've got a little bit of an edge, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And then I've got a scrap piece of paper that you're going to stamp your Volkswagen buses on. I've already pre-stamped mine just so we can move along. I've got a couple post-it notes just for some masking. And then I've got a basic white piece that is 3¼ by 5½, and that's going to be what we're going to do our shading on. And then of course I've got our standard inside piece of 5¼ by 4. Okay. So for inks, you're going to want to grab your Daffodil Delight, your Coastal Cabana, and your Pool Party. Okay, and then your blending brushes. And I'm just going to bring in some scrap paper here to blend on. Now I have a combination of non-Stampin' Up! Blending brushes and Stampin' Up! Blending brushes. So not to say that ours are not amazing, but I already had some, so I just kind of I've used mine as my colors. And the beautiful thing about the ones that I got, which I hope Stampin' Up! Will catch on to this, is they had stickers with them that I could just stick on there and label. But you could also make sort of your own sticker. If you've got like Avery labels or whatever, they've kind of got an opening where you can make your own and then stamp it on there so you know what color is what. So what we're going to do is we're going to create our base layer here with the Daffodil Delight and our Daffodil Delight ink. Sorry, losing my train of thought there. The dog is wandering around underneath me. And she kind of just threw my brain off there for a second. So I'm just quickly making a yellow Daffodil Delight layer. Morning, Shannon. So what's everybody up to this Saturday? How's the weather where you are? We have got rain, snow, sleet, you name it, we got it going on today. It's ridiculous, and the roads are horrendous. And then I'm going to come in with my Coastal Cabana now, and I am going to, you're working all day? Yeah, me too. I hurt my foot yesterday. I can barely walk. I swear I've broken one of my toes. So I'm going to be in the sitting position for the remainder of the day, working on classes and stuff like that. Perfect day to craft. I agree, Glenda. I agree. So much to do. I've got a to-do list a mile long. And I'm also doing a whole bunch of laundry. So I'm just kind of blending till I get it to the coloring that I want, that Coastal Cabana. I think that looks really nice. And I have overlapped a little bit into my Daffodil Delight just to kind of get those harsh lines sort of blended out and a little bit nicer. And then I'm going to take my post-it notes. So I kind of put sort of like a horizon line on here. And that's where my post-it notes came in because it kind of gave me that harsh line. Hoping to get on your bike. Ooh, that'll be nice. I only ride my bike in the summer, which of course out here is only a few months of the year. I have one of those cool cruiser bikes. And I love it. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Yeah, it's stupid me and my walking abilities. We were fixing our couch yesterday, and I don't know, we had the back taken off and everything. It's an IKEA couch. So I came into the room and I don't know, I walked into the edge of the back of it and I've got a black toe now. And of course I walk around for work at night all for 3-4 hours, right? So in my shoe, I came home and oh my gosh, thought my poor toe was gonna fall off. So today it's a little tender. Okay, so we've taken that Pool Party and we've blended. I'm just gonna sort of pull this back a little bit, and I need to just blend my Coastal Cabana up a little bit more. So we'll just go back in, we'll do that, but you'll see sort of that horizon line that we've created. And if you do like the white in between there, you can definitely leave it. And you can always swap out your Daffodil Delight with sort of like a sand color if you sort of wanted a beachy, scene-y sort of looking card as well. Sahara Sand or one of those ones would definitely be appropriate. Oh, that sounds like fun, Glenda. A walking challenge. Is that sort of like an online challenge that you do? I never heard of it. I walk around enough, honestly. I don't think I can walk anymore. I just have to. Oh, I got a drippy nose. Sorry, I had to wipe it. Okay, so we'll get those out of our way. I think I'm happy with it. You guys happy with that? It looks really nice. Oh, you get a medal. Oh, that's even better. You need a medal, right? I can use my work steps for it. Oh, I'll have to, if it's an app or something, let me know what it's called. I'll have to look into it. I'll take a medal for walking so much. So I brought in my blends in Smoky Slate and Pool Party, and we'll give these little buses of fun color. So I'm going to use the light first. Oops, I don't want the blended end. And I'm just going to sort of add some highlights to my bus. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It's called the Conqueror. So it is an app, Glenda? I think I just have to download it. I'll look for it. I've never heard of it. Sounds like fun though. All right. So you can blend and shade sort of wherever you like. I'm just sort of highlighting different areas. And then, oops. Oh, I have to manually. Okay, well that's all right. I can manually enter them. I have like, well, because I'm Apple, so I have an Apple Watch that does like a health tracking thing as well. So it actually counts my steps. So it would be easy to enter them afterwards. Oops, I did these in the reverse coloring. My brain is out of it today. I was up early today. Holy Nelly. My brain's just go, 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 go today. So we'll just go back and blend this out a little bit. I've got lots of fun samples to show you. I'm not doing a very good job coloring this today. And then I'm going to go in and quickly, just because you guys don't really want to watch me color. No fancy one. Well, trust me, Glenda, my watch does not communicate with my phone or my iPad, so nothing talks to each other like it's supposed to, which is annoying. But I will look it up. That sounds like fun. Am I using the right color? Yes. Okay. That's why I'm not coloring very good, because I'm trying to not bore you with my coloring. But the blends make it so easy to color, so, and shade and make it look nice and pretty. So if you feel like you're not very good at coloring, these will make you feel like you are Picasso. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are having some nice weather. I'm a little jealous though. It's been up and down here for the last week. It's ridiculous. So over winter. I reversed these colorings too, just so that they match. I don't know what I'm looking at my blends and having a backwards day. But that's okay, we can quickly fix it. All right. So I'll just shade back in here to make those look proper. So all these little cars and stuff in this set is great. I didn't used to wear a watch either, Glenda. I don't. I still find it weird when I stick it on. I'm like, this is just not right. What is going on here? So I fidget with it most of the time. But Cam got it as a gift for me, so I was like, oh, I guess I better wear it. I think it's out of date now too, so I actually am due for a new one. The beauty of Apple products. They go out of date the minute you put them on, pretty much. Okay, so I'm just gonna color. I forgot about the wheels here. The wheels on the bus need to be colored, don't they? Otherwise, we're gonna have a funny looking car. So I found with the blends, the black kind of bleeds a little bit, so I've resorted to using my black marker just to get a crisper line on the tires, but I don't know if it's our change in our basic white paper or what, or it's just too small of a fine area, but if you do use your blend and find that it's bleeding, you may want to switch over to using your marker instead. And our markers come in the brush tip and the bullet tip as well. So, and apparently I'm getting black marker all over myself. I must have used this marker to do some splatters and didn't clean it up. Hang on one sec while I clean up my hand so I don't mess totally up our card. So if you use your lid to do some splattering, make sure that you clean off the lid hole, or you wipe off your tip before you use it. That's probably what I did. Ugh. Okay, so it looks pretty cute. I'm just going to shade in the windows with my Wink of Stella to make it look like they're sort of glass-like. This is a fun trick. You can also use your Pool Party and kind of blend in some lighter blue in order to kind of give that shade hue of a window as well. But I think the Wink of Stella makes it look pretty cute. I don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but oh, he buys me all kinds of gadgets, Glenda, yeah. He's all about the techie stuff, so if he gets a new watch for his phone, then I get something to make mine work too. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll take it. So we'll quickly cut out our little buses here. I did take a yellow as well. I'm not going to grab it. It's out of my reach right at the moment. I forgot to bring it over. I did color the little lights in yellow. I'll show you in a sec where those lights are. I mean, the back one probably should have been red because it is the brake light, but I colored them both in yellow. So the little light here and the little light there, I colored those in yellow on the original, but I can just dab that in after when we're done. Okay. Quickly cut these out so I can stop boring you with this silly coloring and cutting, eh? It's not what you came here to see, is it? But it's a super cute little card. I think Debbie did a great job on her original, and like I say, I just sort of adapted a few things, took a few things off that she did and changed them to something else to my style, but definitely her layout design. Okay, so we've got that done. So let's take our word of you've got style, which I think is appropriate for a man's card, and our Memento Black. And I just, same as Debbie did, I kind of just stamped it off in different areas. I think this is super cute, just to kind of create a background as well. So that's nice and cute, right? You like watching Morning Valerie? You like someone else watching someone else color? I do too. I find it very relaxing, but if you guys enjoy it, I thank you for putting up with watching me. All right, so let's put our little buses on. And I know, Valerie, you are partial to the Volkswagen products, are you not? I was saying at the beginning that I used to own a Volkswagen. I used to have a Beetle Bug. I called it the Silver Bullet. It was silver. I missed that Beetle Bug. And then I kind of just sort of put my buses on here. And I'm going to kind of overlap them because I actually used the word here coming out of his tailpipe. So I'm just going to kind of overlap those a little bit differently than I did on the original, but I think it still looks cute. And then I'm going to bring in some matte black dots. So I'm going to grab them out of the drawer here. I didn't get those out either. I've been down here for a while and thought I was organized. But you know, I got sidetracked, squirreled by the computer. And then I just used my take your pick tool and picked up a few of these. Oops, that one didn't grab. There we go. These matte black dots are great for masculine cards because they're not too fancy, but they add a little bit of something to the card, right? Okay, Shannon, enjoy your bike ride if you get out. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I like the personalized plates. That's cute, Valerie. Okay, so let's build this. So we're going to put our bottom on, or our base designer series paper. So this is pretty quick and easy once you've done the shading and created that background look. So like I said at the beginning, using masks or your blending brushes or a post-it note can definitely create a fun little background for you. And the masks may be something that you've forgotten in your collection, like myself. I have tons of them and I always forget to use them. And apparently I stamped this in the wrong direction. So we will fix that real quick. Apparently I got up too early, guys. Isn't it cute, Glenda? Wait till I show you the other ones. You're gonna be blown away. So I just took the bus and just stamped a couple, apparently not in a straight direction on the inside. Let's get this yucky paper out of here. That's okay. Nobody's gonna know but me and you and the rest of the people that watch this video. So there we go. We've got the inside done, we've got the outside done, and that is our card recreated. Is it not adorable? So Debbie, on her original, she had like a watercolor wash instead of using the blender brushes, which was quite cute. And then she did some ribbon along the bottom here, but I didn't want to put the ribbon because I wanted to make sure that it was sort of masculine-like. So I think it turned out pretty cute. So that is that card. Now let's get to the extras. So when creating this lovely rainbow card with my stencil, I had some extras left over. So I took this card here, layered some vellum and some little hearts coming out of the tailpipe as well, and made this cute little one with the bus as well. Simple, cute, just using some scraps on my desk. The best part. You said coming to watch my cards was the best part, Glenda, last week. So that's a cute little one. And then playing off of a piece from our last week's card as well. So I cleared off my desk this week, if you're catching on to my drift here. Um, I used it on not the watercolor paper like we did for this card. I used it just on our basic white. So it blended a little bit differently. Didn't give you much of the, here, I'll put them side by side so you can see. Didn't give you a lot of the sort of splattered, speckly look. It sort of gave a more blended look. So that's kind of the difference between those two. And then I've used the beetle bug again and some of those iridescent rhinestones, but I thought this one was cute, a little bit of ribbon. So fun way to use up if you've got scraps and stuff like that. And then in a challenge that we had in one of the weekend events that I participated in a few weeks ago, this was a layout that I can't even remember who did it, Shanna maybe, a layout that she had, and I used the bus on mine to create this cute little card. And I've used paper piecing, so I used some of that rainbow and sunshine paper, and then some of the, oh gosh, I can't even remember what those are called, flowerets or something like that. They're a little embellishment item that we have. So I've used that, which was cute. And then it just opens up like a regular card, but it kind of looks like it has an extra layer. And then one of our artisan design team members for Stamping Up, Tammy Wilson, so Stamps, Paper, Scissors, she's called. She created this one, and this one isn't exactly how she did it. I kind of embellished a little bit on what she had, but kind of that water washed look on the buses, and using those flowers again, and then some of the in color jewels. And then I love her technique. I've used it a few times, and you've probably seen it a few times. She cuts her ribbons in half and then like layers them, and I think it just looks so cool. But yeah, that's kind of, I think Shauna actually might have done hers the same in that same paper, but yeah, it definitely feels like Flower Power Van or the Scooby-Doo bus. So this one's super pretty and then layered, and then we've done some using your scissors and just roughing up the edge of your paper technique here underneath. But I thought this is so cute. So cute. I love it. So that's Tammy Wilson, one of our artisan designers. And then I took a layout option from Melanie Joyner of Joy Stamping, and our artisan, no, what's it called? Artistic Beauty paper, and just did some die cuts and did the paper piece piercing again with, I think it's out of Sunshine and Rainbow, that polka dot. And I made these a few weeks ago, so the colors and papers are escaping my brain. But thought it was super cute just to kind of highlight those different papers in that 4x6 pack that we have now. And then just a little bit of ribbon. This is retired because it's pink twine. So, but I thought it suited that card, so I definitely put that on there. And then just some nice embellishments with the gold to pop out the gold that's in that paper pack. So super little cute. And then Wednesday you'll see another one that I made with some different papers out of that pack as another extras. I saved some of them because, you know, I got to share them throughout the week for you. Abstract Beauty, that's it. Thank you, Glenda. And then this fun one was from Elizabeth Price from seeinkinkspots.blogspot.com. I did change a couple things that she did, but I thought this one was kind of cute with that fun, I never remember the name of this one, Glenda, the hostess pack, the party patterns or something like that. Some of the papers from out of that, and this one was kind of fun. So it's kind of a play on the design that she had in hers, and then just a little tag with some ribbon, or some twine, sorry, not some ribbon. Just a kind of fun play on that. And then just some splattering with my marker, which is probably how I got it all over my fingers today, was when I was doing the splattering on this. Party patterns, yay, I got it. You finally got it drilled in my brain. So those are some cute, fun cards from those lovely ladies. And of course, our one that we did today. So definitely look at your masks. Oh, and I forgot about that one. Look at your masks, look to your dies for creating your own masks, and even your post-it notes, right? Those will all create masks for you to create some fun and creative backgrounds. And same with our last week's technique of using your block and some water spritzer and your markers to just create that lovely little embellishment there on the side. So some great cute little cards for you today. He has a card like that one. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you could do it in some of the other colors that are in the paper, sort of masculine, like kind of fun. And then I just use my blends to color the cars, so it's kind of cute. I like the layout. It's kind of fun. So that's my cute cards for today. You'll see extras on Wednesday on my Facebook page and Instagram and wherever else I tend to travel during the week. And I hope you've enjoyed. I hope we've inspired you. And ooh, that would be cool. Blood red. Yeah, that would look really cool with some red paper or even just the black and white and then the red. Ooh, that would look really cool. I might have to do that now. Thanks for the idea. um, I don't know anybody that has a sports car like that, but it's a fun masculine card to give to anybody. Um, yeah, that's my ideas for today. And I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you're going to do today, depending on the weather. I know I'm staying in, so I will be here all day. If you have any questions, you can definitely shoot me a message. I'll be happy to answer you and chat. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in. Paper hugs. Bye bye.